friends, this is Bhatia from Sukhmani Immigration Services, Brampton, Canada. I'm a regulated and licensed Canadian immigration consultant. Very excited today because I have 4 brand new PNP results. So all the results, all the information I'll be sharing with you. But before that, small request, if you are new to the channel and have not subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. We talk a lot about Canadian immigration news, update, tips and tricks on this channel. If you like the video, please share it with your family and friends so that they can also benefit. Please press the bell icon so this video comes to you immediately when we upload. So without further delay, let's move on to a very important 4 PNP results which came in this very month of January 2024. 4 PNP draws I'll be sharing with you. But before that, why not have a small quiz? And let me tell you, there are 5 questions in this quiz and answer to all the 5 questions is same. Let us see. So which province offers maximum PNP? Which province offers maximum PNP? Which province lands maximum number of people as PR? Which province offers maximum PNP for skilled worker? Which province offers maximum PNP for technology sector, IT, information technology sector? Which province offers maximum PNPs for healthcare sector? Answer is same. And I know you know the answer by now. And this province is none other than, yes, it is Ontario. It's not that I live in Ontario, it is because Ontario is king. Ontario is king of PNP. All provinces come one side and Ontario on the one side, still Ontario goes far above. There is no comparison, and I'll prove it with the data. You will see the data will tell you everything. So Ontario is the king, Ontario was the king, and Ontario will remain the king. And Ontario has done 2 mega draws, 2 big PNP draws. The information I'll be sharing with you. So, but before that, let me tell you a very important concept. A concept which many people are confused. And this concept is NOI, EOI. Let me take an example of a marriage. So, if you have your profile on a marriage website, say shadi.com. So you just put your profile and you get upfront marriage alliance. That is called notification of interest, NOI. You do nothing. You have your profile on a marriage website and you get a upfront marriage alliance. That is notification of interest. When you look for an alliance, that is called expression of interest. You go for alliance. So notification of interest, expression of interest. And now let me show you the numbers. Why I say Ontario is number 1 and will remain the number 1. 2023 numbers. Last year numbers. Just have a look at these numbers. You will be shocked. These numbers nobody shares with you. I'm telling you. So look at the numbers. The total number of PNP are 43,000. Yes, 43,000. 43,212 PNPs were offered by Ontario. And out of that, 26,504 in NOI category. Notification of interest. Expression of interest, 16,708. Numbers will prove everything. So look at the numbers. Which province can do that? All provinces together do not offer 43. That is why I say Ontario is the engine of immigration. So now let us look at the PNP draws. So Ontario has done the first OINP draw of 2024 and Ontario's PNP, OINP, as I already mentioned. So before we go into the Ontario PNP, let me tell you the categories because otherwise it will be difficult for you to understand. As I have told you, Ontario PNP categories are divided into 3. The 3 categories are express entry linked. The second one is expression of interest. The third category, which is for businessmen or entrepreneurs, the entrepreneur stream. So Draw came in the express entry category as well as expression of interest. First, I will take express entry category. Express entry category is express entry linked. It has to be linked with the federal. So federal, you need to have, it's a mandatory thing, you need to have a profile in the federal express entry. There are three categories: human capital, then there is skilled worker, and then there is the third one is French speaking skilled worker. The draw came in Ontario skilled trade. Ontario skilled trade is the category where the draw came. For this, it is mandatory to have a profile in express entry, federal express entry. Only then you will get notification of interest, NOI. You have to do nothing based on your profile. Ontario will look into your profile. They will send you the marriage alliance notification of interest. So now let us look at this skilled trade draw. Skilled trade draw, in this what happened, right? So this draw from the government website, right here in front of you, here is the information. So sometimes very difficult to read, understand. So let me take it point by point. So skilled trade draw was conducted on January 11th January 2024. Can you believe 2,552 people were invited? Massive number. And the CRS, and you will be shocked. You will be shocked to see the CRS. CRS was just 350. 350. The cutoff CRS is just 350. So on the federal side, you are looking at 500 plus CRS. Even if you have just a 350 CRS, you will get the PR. This is the benefit. So the profiles were created between 11th January 2023 and 11th January 2024. With this information, now let us move on to the second category, which is employer job offer. Under the employer job offer, it comes into what is called expression of interest. As I have already mentioned to you, expression of interest category. In the expression of interest category, there are further three categories, and these two categories are the graduate stream and the employer job offer. So the graduate stream, if you look at the graduate stream, it is master's graduate and the PhD. Employer job offer. The employer job offer is basically three. It has further sub three categories. The further three subcategories are the foreign worker stream, international student stream, and the in-demand skills. So under this, the draw came in foreign worker stream, and this is further divided into two. This draw is divided into further two categories. The two categories are for somebody who is hiring a skilled worker and he is working, so employer can sponsor him, and the other is health and technology. So under the same information, if I relate to you, the 9th January this draw was conducted, and it is in two parts. Total 1,451 people. 1,451 people were invited. 630 were invited under the skill trade, and under the 822 were invited under the healthcare and technology sector. Again, let me tell you, this score which you see 33 and 40, this is not the CRS score. This is Ontario's own matrix. So the calculation is different, and this is really good score. You can easily get this. So 3340 is the cutoff score for this draw. From moving on from Ontario to another province, which is BC, beautiful British Columbia. BC has also conducted their first draw of 2024. So before I proceed, once again a reminder, if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. So moving on to the BC draw. The BC draw was conducted on January 10th. BC divides the draw into two parts. They conduct draw every Tuesday, and this is the second part of the draw. So let me tell you this highlights of the draw. You can see on the screen the draw, but let me tell you easily to understand how the draw works. So January 10th, 2024, the draw happened. Total 376 people were invited. 110 people were invited under draw 1. Under the draw 2, targeted draw. So BC usually targets 4 professions: early childhood educators, construction workers, then veterinary doctors and healthcare. These are the 4 categories BC targets. Same here also, 4 categories. 266 people were invited in the category based draw, and child care, early childhood category, 110 people were invited. This is a big number from the BC's perspective. Healthcare workers, 75 people were invited, construction 74, and veterinary doctor 4 are invited. So this is about the BC draw. From BC draw, let us move on to another province, which is Manitoba. Manitoba has also done the first draw of 2024. So Manitoba draw, let me tell you that Manitoba draw, again, Manitoba is the province which puts lots of stress on your relatives. If you have close relatives in Manitoba, Manitoba is really good province for you, because you get a lot of points for that. Even there is a category called close relative category. So here also, let me tell here that skilled workers in Manitoba, and there is another draw which is close relatives in Manitoba. The other section is skilled workers which are outside Manitoba and overseas, skilled worker overseas, and then the international education stream. So all this information, if you look at the draw numbers, here are the draw numbers. January 11th, this draw happened. Under the close relatives in Manitoba category, total LAA is same as ITA. It's just the name difference. It is called letter of advice to apply, whereas ITA is invitation to apply. Same thing, just the names are different. So LAA, 168 LAA are issued, and the score was 607. Now 607 is not the CRS score. This is Manitoba's own matrix. 166 people were invited under skilled workers in Manitoba. The score usually is very high for this. It is 823. Skilled worker overseas, only 31 people were invited. Score was 639. International education stream. So those students who come to Manitoba and study, for them 58 people were invited. Total 423 people were invited. 423 people were issued letter of advice to apply, and 73 already had the profile in express entry. So this is the importance of express entry, that if you have a profile in express entry, you can definitely even get a chance elsewhere also. So do make profile in express entry if you are eligible. And with that, as I always say, each person is different, each profile is different. If you want to discuss your own case with us, more than welcome. You can book an appointment, or if you want to tell us which area you want to put the file and you want us to do your filing, we will be happy to do that. And once again, our office is located in Brampton. Our email ID, phone number, everything is shared right here with you. Very important thing, if you have still not subscribed, do consider subscribing. Our team puts lots of effort to bring all this information to you. Thank you very much for watching the video. Thanks.